Hey everybody. My brother-in-law just called me. Hey Deb, you gonna be up at 3 in the morning? Guess he's coming through town. He has to pick up Gary's pickup truck keys. So I have to go meet him at 3 in the morning down the street to drop them off. I don't like this color. It's not what I wanted. Hi Heather. Hey. Yep, all-nighter. Because no son's going to bed. I have to get Gary up at midnight. Then I have to meet Nikki at 3 in the morning. So might as well stay up and work till at least then. You know? I could go right now and meet Nikki, but it's like 35 miles one way. So I'm not all about driving out somewhere I don't know. He's in Atilia, something like that, Alabama. All I know is it's up past Gadsden, and I ain't never been past Gadsden, so I don't feel like going drive in the dark into parts unknown. There's hillbillies out here. I'll be caught after dark with the mountain people. So I told him, I said, just call me when you get here and I'll come meet you. Y'all laughing at me. There is mountain folks out here. I'm in the country. Why can't you share? I'll be getting kidnapped and stuff. I wouldn't do good in the hills. I need electricity and internet. Hey, Vicky. And phones and TVs. And real food. I ain't eating no possum. No, I'm not doing it. I didn't eat possum, but I did that whole Alaskan wilderness thing for 2 years. Nah, that was enough. Well, I didn't do the Alaskan wilderness thing for 2 years. I did that for about 3 months. Outhouse, out in the freaking woods, bears. Hell with that crap. No, thank you. Do you realize how cold it is? 60 below zero, and you gotta go poop or pee on a damn outhouse toilet? Nah. Ain't working. Nope, he can call me when he gets right down the street, and I will go and bring him the keys. Real simple. Plus, I gotta work. I gotta get these babies done. So now I just put a pot of coffee on. I'm waiting for that to brew. And I'll just work until 3, which will be good because then I should at least be able to get one of these babies almost finished by then. So it works out good. He thinks I keep weird hours anyhow. He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, just call. I'll come meet you down the road. No big deal. I do it all the time." But I'm not driving 30 miles one way. That's where I draw the line. I bitch when I have to go 10 miles somewhere. I'm not the driving kind of person. So I tell everybody, you're more than welcome to come to my house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I will greet you, feed you, make coffee, talk to you. But if I have to drive to come help you, you're going to have to wait a little bit. My driving days are over. I think I've had my car 3 years now, and I'm maybe on the high side, and that's with traveling to teach classes. Maybe I've put 10,000 miles on it, if even that, in 3 years. The car sits in my driveway. It goes out on the weekends. That's it. I don't know if you guys noticed I changed my shirt. Couldn't take that gray one being so baggy anymore. This one's still baggy, but not as baggy. Come on, Denise. I'll be up till at least 3 in the morning. I just opened the windows. It's gorgeous outside. I think this weekend I have Gary help me put all the screens back in and pick up all the storm windows. It's almost open window season. Can't wait. So I didn't tell y'all what happened. Remember, I set up Nikki on that Match.com. So they send me emails every day. It got up to, I think the high was 72, but I think last time I saw it was 69. Oh no, Denise, that ain't good. Don't say that word. Vicky, I'm working on Saskia and Dominic. But anyhow, so they keep sending me emails. So today they sent me like 24 different matches. Y'all, one was a guy. It said it matched Nikki 100%. I was rolling laughing. I was like, I don't think I put men in there. I didn't tell him, but we're going to fix the profile though when he gets, well, it won't be this weekend because he's going to Mobile. So I guess next weekend. We'll fix it. Plus, me and Gary have tons of stuff to do this weekend. He needs the carpet clean. We need to go over inventory, invoicing. So if y'all ain't paid y'all bills, if you're a client and you haven't paid your bills, please get with me before Gary gets home so I don't have to listen to him. Because if I have to listen to him, you guys got to listen to me. I know how that works. I don't say nothing until he does. Get a clean towel. I used to live in Lansdale. It's coming to me, Lansdale, which is right outside of Philly. It's a long, long time ago. I have been all over the place. Let's say I was born in Mount Holly, New Jersey. And I don't know if we lived anywhere else before we moved to Louisville, Kentucky. I remember Louisville, Kentucky. We lived there till I was in the 2nd grade. Then we moved to Cameron, Louisiana. Then I moved to Lafayette, Louisiana. Then I moved to McLean, Virginia. No, I'm sorry, Laurel, Maryland. Then McLean, Virginia. Then Washington, D.C. Then Norfolk, Virginia. Then Virginia Beach, Virginia. Then Virginia Beach. I went to New York. So out in Brooklyn. From Brooklyn, I moved to Manhattan. From Manhattan, I moved out to Staten Island. From Staten Island, I moved back to Long Island. From Long Island, I moved to Fairbanks, Alaska. Oh my God, a bug just flew in my window and flew on this baby's head. The hell? Then I lived in Fairbanks, Alaska. I lived in Chattanooga, Alaska. And I lived in North Pole, Alaska. From Alaska, I moved to Michigan, and I lived in Sebewaing, Michigan, Bay City, Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan, and Flint, Michigan. From there, I moved back to Long Island. And from Long Island, we moved a few places in Long Island. Ronkonkoma, Patchogue, Bayport, Freeport. From there, we moved to Indianapolis, Indiana. Then back to that's when we moved to Lansdale, Pennsylvania. From Lansdale, Pennsylvania, where did we move from there? Oh, that's when we moved to Michigan again. And then we lived in Grand Rapids, Wyoming, Michigan, some other little town over there. From there, we moved to Louisiana and lived in Breaux Bridge. From Breaux Bridge, we moved to Missouri, and we lived in Joplin, and then we lived in Oronogo. From there, we moved to Mobile, Alabama. From Mobile, then we went back to Missouri. Then we went to Georgia, and we lived in Villarica, Georgia, and we moved here. A lot of places. Yes, I was an Army brat, but I was also a truck driver. So, went where the jobs were. I've been to every state except Hawaii, and I've been to Canada. Though I was an Army brat, none of the moves were Army related. Oh. It's just work related, mostly my own work. And then when I met Gary, that's when, it was truck driver related, so still work related. So I've had a very interesting life. Been all over the place. I did go to truck driving school in Ohio. So I lived there for 6 weeks, but I really don't count that place. Even though I got a driver, we had to use their address and get a driver's license there. But I didn't have an apartment or anything. I just lived on the campus. So that's the reason. I don't like driving nowhere. I think I've been enough places in my lifetime. Yeah, I had to pack all those times. Hence the reason I don't ever want to move from this house either. I'm overpacking. Overpacking, over moving, over it all. You've never lived in another state? I've known people that never even left their own state. Born, raised, and died there. They've never even traveled outside of like their little area. Now, I love where we live now. Absolutely love it. So even if I don't stay in this particular house because I just rent, and we have discussed purchasing it, but I don't know if I want to do that either. I will stay in this area, but I can just rent for the rest of my life too. I used to live next to Howard Stern in Staten Island. He had a big old pink house, or his ex-wife had a big old pink house there. You never left your state, Denise? I was trying to see what Shiloh was chewing on. Just for vacation. The longest we stayed at a place was 5 years. Me and Gary. So I've never been to like Jamaica, Bahamas. Everybody's like, oh, you should go. See that? I mean, I'm not like a big beach person. So that just doesn't interest me to go, or even on a cruise. I'm not a big water person. And I guess because, we spent, Gary's been truck driving, what, 20 some odd years now? I just, I say I want to go, like I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Australia. I would like to go to Africa. I doubt I will ever go, though, because it's like traveling, and I don't like to travel. I mean, I'm in heaven just literally staying in my house. Seriously, this is so nice. The house doesn't move. It's not on wheels. To me, like, to go anywhere is just, you gotta get dressed, you gotta pack, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It's a pain in the butt. See, I would not go on a cruise. Nope, that's not me. I don't get along with people. Everybody thinks I'm so nice and stuff, but if I have to get on a cruise and some idiot's on that cruise, somebody's going over. That's all I'm saying. I couldn't put up with, nonsense and stuff. It just aggravates me. Plus, I would never go on a cruise anyhow because it's on water, and I don't do water. Titanic. That's all I'm saying, Denise. Titanic. Janie goes on cruises all the time. She loves it. Her and Charlie. Nope. I did one of those things with my ex-boyfriend. It wasn't a cruise. It was a weekend retreat kind of thing up in the Poconos. You know, and you have to have dinner with all these other people that you don't know. They're not like that in the least bit. My idea of an awesome vacation, if I have to go somewhere, going to Vegas. Oh, you can eat buffets. Hold on a second. Let me go get my coffee. Let me get my coffee. Move out of my way, puppy dogs. You're not going out to the out. Right. Back with coffee. I have a tickle in my throat. Yeah, but even to get to the beach, you got to go through the water, Jackie. Yes, West Virginia is very relaxing. Been to that state many a time. All Denise, that's until the ship starts to sink. Then you'll be seeing all those damn people. No, I don't swim. All I can picture is Titanic. That's a small one. My big one's in the washing machine, on the dishwasher. You know, what was her name? What was the girl on Titanic? You know how she didn't let DiCaprio get on that door? That would be me. Get the hell off my door. You ain't sinking me. That would be me. It was good coffee. I gotta glue this. Where's my other one that's already glued? I don't see it. This one. Put that over there so I can glue it. I would have been going to the islands with Monique, but she's going the week that I'm teaching the class in Kansas. So that ain't gonna happen. And I don't exactly have like a bathing suit body. You know what I mean? I don't like to shop. I like to try different foods. What are you guys doing? Stop. I don't even know what a good vacation would be. And like I said, I would love to go to like Italy and Australia. When we went to my parents' house, we went to that animal park, and I got to kiss the giraffe and everything. To me, that was like awesome. It was just a day thing. And we went back to civilization. Going to Italy, I'd like to go to like the little mom and pop towns, and try authentic Italian food. And I don't want to go to like the tourist places. I'm not all about that. Australia, I like to go, in the outback and see the animals. And there you go, Jackie. But I'm telling you, let me see. I'm white. I'll put on a black bathing suit. They're going to think I'm a killer whale laying up on that damn beach. That's all I'm saying. No. You say, look, it's orca. Orca whale. Killer whale. Wow, these babies aren't cooling off very quick. I sure do bake in the house. I used my kitchen oven up until probably about, what's it been, guys, about 2 years ago, maybe, if even that. I think I just brought the NuWaves in the studio maybe last year. I've been doing the NuWaves for the classes, but I've always used my kitchen oven since 2007. I just started using the NuWaves when I started teaching classes in 2014 or 15. And then I only used them in the classes. And then now that I have 4 of them and I have a bigger studio, I was able to put 2 on the table. So now I'm using them in here. Stop. See, that's what I would do, Jackie. Stop. What do you want? I'm working. No, it's time to work, Miss Lexi Lou. Yes, Miss Lexi Lou, it's time to work. You can't come up. No, stay down. Go to bed. Bed, bed, bed. Don't make me go get that thing. Oh my God. Can y'all see him? Charlotte got her head underneath Bella's legs. Some people say that it is. Okay, Shawana, I don't know if you hear me. Would you mind measuring your kit holders for me? I'm trying to get someone to make some for me. Denise, are you on the video? I don't know which kit holder you're talking about. You know, everything in life is dangerous. It's dangerous to eat food that's in the grocery stores. Yeah, I've been doing this since 2007. I can honestly say I have never had any issues with it whatsoever. I'm not going to say people who have had issues with it, you know, everybody's different. You know, hell, it's dangerous for me just to walk outside to my mailbox. Somebody could run me over the way they drive down my street. But no, I've never had problems with it. My pets have never had problems with it. Grandchildren in the house never had problems with it. And the kitchen oven, stop, go to bed now. And the kitchen oven, literally, I pull a baby out, Gary will turn up the temp and slide a pizza in. So that's just my philosophy. I'm not telling anybody what they should and should not do. I don't have any issues with it, though. I mean, and I probably bake, and I don't say I make more than the average. I do. I make more babies and I bake more babies than the average reborn artist. So, you know, these ovens are, 16-hour days. Hey, Sandy. Donna, to answer your question, I don't know if you saw it on the other video. Yes, you bake between each layer on an ethnic baby. You know, so everybody's going to be different. But I do what's good for me. You have to do what's good for you. I guess that's the only way that I can answer it. So I put it, you know, the lady I taught in Australia, she I want to say she baked outside, and she had birds and stuff, but everything was like wide open, so it wasn't like it was out away from everything. She had all her windows and doors open, and it was right there. And her birds didn't fall over dead. So that's the best answer I have for that. Sometimes, I mean, if you're doing the base skin coloring, not the shading, but the base, sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 layers of that before baking. I never do more than 3 layers, and only if it's the same exact color. Geez, I wish I could find a quicker way. Hey, Donna, where do you bake at? Outside or inside? And here's the thing. See, you're baking it. It's in an enclosed thing. When you open it up, the fumes are going to come out if there's fumes. The only things I've ever smelled fumes on have been like Behringer babies, because they put something into the vinyl to make them have that smell, that supposedly baby smell that stinks to me. But I guess babies stink too when they poop and pee and puke. But I've never really smelled a bad vinyl, you know, even with the older kids. I've never really noticed it. Some people may notice it. They may be more sensitive to it or whatever. But yeah, see, Donna does the same thing. Like literally, I had a baby in the oven and I had to warm up a biscuit. I put the biscuit right on the damn pan with the baby cooking in the oven. I'm not gonna lie. I only have so many hours in a day. I don't have time for that. So I sure did. I cooked that biscuit right in that oven when that baby heated it up. Carrie's like, you're a nut. I'm like, I'm hungry. I only got a little bit of time to eat. I mean, that's the only reason I even brought the new waves in here, because it cuts down on time for me walking to the kitchen. Because if I walk to the kitchen, the office is right off the kitchen. So that means I'm going to check my computer, and then I'll end up at the computer for 2 hours. So, but you have to do what's right for you and your family. I don't judge nobody for nothing. I'll stay in my own lane, do my own thing. You know. And you got to think, when I teach at a hotel, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually for my big classes, we have anywhere from 6 to 10 ovens going in the classroom with 20 people. I ain't killed none of them yet. You know, and here's the thing. This is just the way I believe. If you're going to get sick, if you're going to get cancer, that's been predetermined ages ago. Nothing you're going to do is going to stop it. I mean, look at me when I had, polycystic ovarian disease. I was in a private, I was what, 18 years old, a fitness junkie, worked out all the time, didn't eat junk food. I mean, I was freaking hot. I'm not going to lie. I had 0 fat. I still got sick and had to have a hysterectomy. Cancer. Look at these babies. I just seen this baby. He's 2 months old. Was just diagnosed with some kind of leukemia. Now, that baby hasn't done anything to get leukemia. She has, So if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. So I'm not going to sit here and worry about what may cause it. It's just, life is too short to begin with to worry about, if I'm going to get sick and what's going to get me sick. I mean, I used to be fanatical about that. Only eat certain fish, and only eat certain meats and no junk food. Now, to hell with that. Didn't protect me in the least bit. We're all going to die. That's the way I look at it. The day you were born, it's already set in stone the day you're going to die. So, and that's why, you look at these car accidents. And so, I mean, I truly do believe that. That's what I believe. The day you're born, it's already set in stone how and when you're going to die. You look at these car accidents. You could have this massive, horrendous, horrific car accident and not a scratch on the person. And then you look at the lady driving in the parking lot and somebody backs up and they have a little bit of a fender bender and the person gets killed. You can't tell me it wasn't fate. It was destined. It was meant to be. Those people, and my thing is you may beat it for a moment, but it's coming back for you. Like those people that were in Vegas for that country thing, they survived the shooting. They got away. They weren't hurt. They got home. They wrecked their car in the entranceway to where they lived, and both of them died. Where does that, margarita time. Ooh, we'll tie one on for me there, Sandy. I'm gonna have my little French vanilla coffee here. Didn't put nothing in it neither. Except the French vanilla creamer. If I had a margarita, I'd be drunk. But that's just my beliefs, and everybody believes differently on that as well. So, and I don't, if you feel it's unsafe to bake inside your house, by all means, take that oven on outside and bake. But I honestly don't think it makes a difference either way. Because no matter what, you have to open the oven and take the thing out. So if there's some kind of crazy fumes in there, they're going to come out. You may not realize they're coming out, even if you let it sit till it gets cold. They're still in there. Who is blowing up my stuff? This is Tanisha. Tanisha needs to get taken off the internet. Because Tanisha can't make up her mind on a kit. And she's driving herself and me insane. Yeah, Final Destination. There you go. Well, CT, that's the best thing. You know, you're reborning, you're new. Don't let anybody tell you there's a right or wrong way to do it. You do what's good for you. That's what I teach my students. You know, so I don't knock people who, you know, think it's wrong to, you know, bake in the house and they'll only bake outside or in the bathroom with the hey, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But that's all I'm saying. There's no right or wrong place to do it. It has to be an individual decision. That's just like with anything with reborning. So don't let people tell you because you're new. Oh, you're not doing it right. Tell them to kiss your butt. There is no right or wrong way to do it. It's the way that you want to do it that makes you happy. That's all reborning is about. Exactly. And I don't quite, you know, I mean, me, I don't question God. I figure he got his reasons. I may not know him in this lifetime. I may not even know him in the next lifetime, but why am I going to question him? I don't always agree with him neither, but and I do ask why, just like everybody else. I'm not a saint. But after I have my little hissy fit for not having an answer, I move on. That's just how I believe. You're laughing at T. I'm being serious. I tell everybody who takes my class. That's the first thing I tell them. The only thing you can mess up on is if you melt a baby. Anything else can be fixed. There is no right or wrong way to do it. I'm just showing you the way that I do it. Take it for what it is. Create your own way. You know, it makes things a lot nicer. You know. And I look at some people's videos where, you know, they're new and they're trying to teach other new people. And from what I'm seeing, like, I'm like, oh, wow, they're doing that all wrong. But hey, if it works for them, who am I to say anything about it, right? Now, certain things, there was a post today and people were telling, I think it was today, it was about cutting the vinyl open to open the mouths. Well, okay. I don't care if you do it or not. That's none of my business. But I will educate you on what can happen and what will happen eventually if you do that. So that's right. Tell them kiss your butt. What's margarita toast? Are you toasting like a drink toast, or are you making something in the toaster oven? I never heard of margarita toast. You can have that for breakfast if you were drunk. I'm just saying. Or on vacation. I tell a lot of people kiss my butt, see. Just be, to me, I'm no better than anybody else. I'm not going to be all holy and righteous and better than now. And I just do what I enjoy doing. And if they don't like it, move on. There's a delete button. Unfriend me, block me, go ahead. Half the time, I don't even realize when people do that. So if they think it upsets me, they're wrong. Now, I believe in educating people. So if they come and they ask me a question, I will give them the answer to the best of my ability. I will tell them what I know. Whether they choose to do it that way or do it a different way, that's on them. I heard a voice. Right. Now, what I find funny with this whole Genesis heat set paint thing, we use Genesis heat set paints. Well, we used acrylic paints to begin with and RIT dyes and things like that. Then we started using the heat set paints. We used those for many, many, many years. Nothing was ever said about it until the air dry paints came out. So, was it just a marketing ploy to get people to try air dry paint? I don't know. Exactly, T. You at the bar, Sandy, watching me at the bar. Tell everybody I said hey. I ain't been to a bar in forever. Oh, that's not true. When I did that class in Atlanta, they drugged me. It said it was some seafood place, and it was supposed to be like New Orleans, and it sounded like they were going to have, like the New Orleans atmosphere with the people, playing Zydeco at your table. Oh, hell no. It was a club, and they were turning it up in that restaurant. I am not going to lie. I was like, okay. It was insane. So that's the last time I've been to a bar. I think I posted videos of it back then. And I have to say the food wasn't that great either. Ugh, I'm stuck. Well, thank you, Sandy. You can have 2 from me. Telling you watching me make a baby. That'll get them going. Say, hey, who wants to come see Miss Debbie make a baby? Oh shit, I forgot my windows open. My neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy. Shh. So I think my other neighbors are moving out. I saw them packing some stuff. That sure would be nice, wouldn't it? I don't like them. The ones that didn't say thank you for their pizza. Those people. I'm sure artists watch my video and say, "Oh, I can't believe she's doing it like that." T, you have a pair to do a rooting video because I've seen them just try to destroy people doing rooting videos. That's why I won't go on there and do it. That's funny, Sharon. Oh. And Kate Charles did one. And like, oh, she's doing it wrong. She's doing it wrong. Whether she's doing it wrong or not, she's making the big bucks, ain't she? That's all I'm saying. Oh my God, these little gnats keep flying in here. I'm gonna have to close the window, put the air on. I don't know how they're getting in my screen. And that's why too, like if somebody says, oh, well, you can use paint by numbers is what I call it. Use the same formula for every single thing. I'm going to say, no, that's a lie. Not because you can't. Sure, anybody can paint by numbers and use the same thing. However, will it come out right every time? No, because each kid is different. You know, so you have to take those things into account. You have to take into account that even if you measure the mixtures, you're never going to get the same exact mixture every time. You're human. You're not a machine. So you have to take that into account. Drop my sponge. Where did it go? Some people will look at us and say, oh, I can't believe she's doing it like that. Oh, no, she's doing it wrong. Don't watch her. Whatever. Don't bother me. All right, that modeling is done. You mean get ugly in the comments? Oh yeah, they'll get ugly in the comments. But you know, it's not even so much the comments when somebody can come back and say, and it's you can reply to that if they comment on it. Oh no, they go talk about you somewhere else. Margarita on Taco Thursday. Where you at, Sandy? I'm coming. Exactly, Denise. That's why, you know, and that's the hardest thing to get into people's head when I teach the classes. They always want to, well, what do you think? What do you think? Am I doing it right? What do you think? and I have to not beat it into their heads, but drum it into their heads. It doesn't matter what I think. What do you think? It's your baby. It has nothing to do with me. Doesn't matter if I like it or I don't like it. If you like it, that's a win. And that's really, truly the hardest thing to get people to know. It's getting hot up in my house. Probably because I'm drinking that coffee. But I mean, I'll have students ask me throughout the entire 3-4 days of class, how does this look? How does this look? Should I change this? Exactly, T, the coward's way. I ain't coming to California. You're going to have to come down here. I do not like California. However, they do have good tacos out that way. So, I don't know. But I still don't like California. Exactly, Denise. It is. It's all about using your imagination. So that's why, like, when I teach my class, yeah, when you take my class, you get a tutorial, but you will laugh. We don't even use the tutorial in class at all. They don't open that. Maybe they open it to look at the color wheel, but that's about it. So it's basically like you're getting an extra tutorial and plus a class. Because I mean, I've changed my painting since I made the tutorial. I mean, that's the whole thing with the Reborn. It's a continuing growth process. You will change. If you don't change, if you're stuck doing it the same way you've been doing it, hang up the brushes. Because it can't be fun. So, I mean, I'm in groups on Facebook and stuff, but occasionally I will post there, or if a post comes up, I may respond to it. You know, if it comes up while I happen to be on the computer, I'll respond to it. But usually, it's too much drama on there. Everybody's trying to dictate what everybody else should do. And meanwhile, if they got off the computer for a minute and handled their own business, they'd probably be okay. That's the way I look at it. They're so worried about what everybody else is doing, they ain't got time to run their own business. Shame on you, Denise. You're thriving on drama. You don't thrive on drama, do you? Really? People say that I thrive on drama. No. Am I passionate about what I do? Yeah. And if I speak up about something, that's because I'm passionate about it. But trust me, I walk away from the computer, come back an hour later, and I won't even remember what I said on there. Because it's not, you know, it just don't matter to me. You know, I try to help people, give them advice when they ask or whatever, but I ain't going on my way to do that either. We're all grown folks here. And I don't know if it's because I was a truck driver for so many years, you know, so we really never had adult friends or whatever. So I don't know if it's normal for women to act that way. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Is it normal for a group of women to go at each other like that? It can't be healthy. Gary says we should have a Reborn in Reality show. We'd all make lots of money. All the damn drama that goes on in this industry. Deborah McCandles does not thrive on drama. Yeah, but that's the thing, scammer drama. Please. That right there, scammer drama. Totally boggles my mind. I've been in this industry since 2007. Either I am the freaking luckiest woman in the world. In that case, I should have won the lottery by now or something. Or at Publishers Clearinghouse. Or they're the most unluckiest people in the world. Because since 2007, doing this, literally, I'm going to say 3 scams. Three legitimate scams and 2 that tried to scam. And all those many years. So sit back and look at some of the people that talking about the scammers. It's the same people day in and day out saying they were scammed. They need to take a long, hard look in the mirror because obviously they ain't doing something right. That's all I'm saying. Because nobody can be that damn dumb to get scammed that many damn times. You know what I'm saying? And that's just putting it blunt. I mean, keeping it real. Just trying to keep it real here. I mean, there's no way. And none of those people that you see complaining about getting scammed, do they ever take it anywhere except Facebook? You know what I did when I got scammed? When that woman wrote me a hot check and it bounced 6 months later, I prosecuted her ass. She went to jail. Well, the bank ended up prosecuting her. Yeah, she wrote me a hot check. And the bank cleared it. I sent her the baby. 6 months later, the bank decides that check was no good because not only did she write me a hot check, she wrote about 2,000 other people hot checks. So I guess the bank was a little bit overwhelmed. I went to the news, CBS, NBC, you name it, all the local channels. I went to the newspaper. I called the police. I called the FBI. I called the Attorney General. I called the FDIC because the bank was trying to mess me over. You're not going to touch my money. I worked too hard for that. They ended up prosecuting her, and she went to jail. And if they wouldn't have prosecuted her, I would have. It's in writing. I'm never going to delete this video, so now I can always see that y'all said y'all loved each other. I'm just being serious. I mean, if somebody scams you, take appropriate action. Take them to court. Sue them. Posting on a Facebook group ain't gonna get your money back. Real simple. It's a Facebook group. Oh, well, they'll get kicked out of the industry, so they'll just come back with a different name. Come on. We're adults here. We know how the game is played. You know, if somebody tells you, oh, pay me friends and family, tell them, kiss my ass. You ain't getting my money. You ain't my friend or my family. I'm trying to buy something from you. They're going to cry, oh, but the PayPal fees are so? Then don't sell. Real simple. If you're going to run a business, run a business. Don't complain about PayPal fees. Don't stop laughing at me. I'm on a roll. I'm drinking this coffee. I got to stay up till 3 in the morning. It's only 7 o'clock at night. I should have named this one Keeping It Real instead of pulling an all-nighter. Do I have sympathy for somebody who said, well, I paid her as friends and family and she didn't send me nothing? Nope, I don't. Because how many other people have told you already not to pay as friends and family? 15 million. PayPal even tells you when you are paying as friends and family. Is this your friend or your family? No, it ain't. You're buying something. They ask you, are you buying a product? I mean, hell, PayPal's trying to warn you. So if you made it to your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s, 70s, you should have at least enough intelligence to heed warnings. Unless you're the kind of person that when it says, don't walk next to the cliff because you could fall off, you're the one crossing over the thing to fall off the cliff. It's just like a yield sign. That's not a suggestion. You know, we're not suggesting you yield to traffic. We're telling you traffic is coming. You might want to stop and look before you pull your car out and get smashed. You know, speed limits aren't suggested things. They're a fact. You're supposed to go that speed limit. No, I do not go the speed limit. I speed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hilarious. It has French vanilla in it, Dewan. I'm just, you know, I look at this stuff and I have to laugh. I mean, you just have to laugh about it. You know, and like I said, it's the same people. Okay, so the first time, I'll give you the first time. I can have sympathy for you the first time. You paid by friends and family, the person screwed you over. Finally, yeah, you got some more money together, you're going at it again, right? What do? You pay his friends and family again. I'm sorry, no, you're just stupid. You're stupid. I ain't got no sympathy for you, you're just stupid. That's all there is to that. You deserve to have your money taken from you because you're not smart enough to have money. That's my philosophy. Y'all stop. I know y'all all laughing over there, but that's the truth. Somebody just messaged me. No. But, I mean, you know, that's like when I lived in Missouri. This guy I worked with, he decided to rob a bank. Not with a gun, people. With a freaking pocket knife and a bicycle. I'm sorry, you're dumb. Then you're going to plead not guilty. Hello. You just robbed the bank with a pocket knife, ran away on a bicycle, got caught with the money in your backpack, and you're going to plead not guilty? I'm sorry, you're stupid. You need to go to jail because you're just sucking up oxygen that people that have some kind of brains need. I mean, there should be laws against that kind of stupidity. Just like that stupid blonde chick. I don't know if y'all seen that video. She ain't gonna sit there and say dogs don't have brains. Girl, obviously you ain't got a damn brain. Are you that dumb? Really? Seriously? There should be like an island we can just put these people. They should not be able to walk among us. Look at that pretty leg. Oh! Oops. Shit. I forgot to dab first. Let that dry for a minute. And I'll fix it. Oh. But anyhow. What else y'all want to talk about? I love the new wave ovens. Technically, it will depend on the size of the kit. In one new wave oven, I have no problems fitting up to a 20-inch kit just in one. Head, arm, two arms, two legs. I divide it up just because I'm fortunate I have two in here. If I want to do a bigger size kit, I can stack my rings. They're called extender rings, and that'll make the element go higher so it's not as close. So you can put a bigger baby in there. For the bigger kits, you'll probably get like a head and an arm in it at the same time. Sometimes, again, depending on how big the kit is, you may only be able to fit just a head in it. You said just a regular convection oven. I don't know what a regular convection oven is, so I can't speak on that. Is that like your household oven? I can't even tell you. Like me and Gary were talking, because in all of my years of reborning, we've never had a gas oven. So I don't even know if a gas oven can be used to reborn. I'm sure people have gas ovens, but I don't know anything about gas ovens, so I can't speak on that. I rent. I just have like the cheapest little electrical oven that the landlord can put in the house. So I don't have no convection stuff. Except these new wave things. I think those are convections, aren't they? I've used the toaster oven before when I first started. I did not like that at all. But I love these new waves. I don't know why I waited so long to get them. Probably because I'm cheap. I figured, hell, I already got a kitchen oven that I ain't got to pay for. Why would I buy another one? But now that I have them, I love them. I mean, like, you go away or somewhere to a hotel, you know you're gonna be there a couple of weeks or whatever. You can always bring one of these New Waves with you, and you can be cooking in your hotel room. Think about it. Dual purpose here. They make awesome fried chicken. The chicken comes out so juicy. Yes, I have cooked chicken in my New Wave ovens. This happened with that Reese kit that we were painting. The more paint I put on it, the paler the damn thing gets. It took us forever to get it up to color. Lord, can't walk with magnifying glasses on. I gotta get y'all toys out of here. You're making mommy trip. Stop. All right. Let that baby cool. Get me another cup of coffee. Yes, I drank that whole thing. Oh, hold on. Yes, they do make good chicken too. You're welcome, Vicky. Okay, Jackie, that just doesn't even sound proper. Eat out my patootie. That just like went a different way there. Oh, I get it. There needs to be a comma there. I get it now. Oh my God. My mind just went there. It sure did. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, to hell with eating out all the time. Take your New Wave with you. They even come with cute carrying cases. So I need another cup of this coffee. I will be back in about 10 minutes or so. See y'all back then. Bye.